Yep. Everything is popping now. Popping like Poppy. Good morning, YouTube. This is what 7 o'clock in Florida looks like. Well, I'm not doing this today. This will be done on another day. But I am gonna do the side of my house, the driveway, and the front walkway. I'm gonna power wash it like I did my parents' house. I like how that machine worked out good. I have a lot of factors that are going with me. I'm overweight. I'm 60 years old. And I'm starting to realize I'm 60 now. You know, like my body is literally saying, dude, you ain't young no more. But you still have to get out there, whether it's walk around, do something, try to get as much as things done in your life before life is over. I'm not an exercise man. I'm not a running man. I'm just coming out here and this is my exercise. So this is really my tranquility of keeping me healthy, is doing this, because went to the doctor, did my heart scans like I do every year and everything, and I know I have a good heart, a good 60-year-old heart. So you got to keep that part running. That's why I'm out here early. Number one is because that heat is gonna be scourging later. Got my UV shirts, got my hat, got my glasses, got my water shoes, because you know you can be dealing with a lot of water. And again, like I said, I'm getting this up real early. So if you're home, do something, move around, just get that heart pumping. If anything, get your legs moving. I do have neuropathy. I have flat feet, so it's painful. I took a painkiller this morning, get myself going, so I don't feel as much as pain as I did last time, which I didn't. I didn't do it when I did my parents' house, and I think I overdid it because I power washed their house completely and everything. I shouldn't have done that. But I'm going to do this little section, and since I like the way that my parents' house, that came out clean, I'm going to do that. Not going to power wash the house because it's not ready for painting. The reason I'm doing this video here is because I think I have the cracks in here, so that will show me what that would look like on there. I have paint from when I painted the house, but I think I might have, I think that's an oil spot right there. So let's see how good this is going to work on my driveway. Their driveway looks amazing, but let's see how this is going to look. And then I am going to do these bricks, which I was leery doing them on my parents' house because of the dirt between them, but it came out nice. So here I'm going to rush it real quick because I just want to get a real quick cleaning on them. They've never been cleaned before, ever. And then I'm going to get this porch right here as well. So come along with me. Let's see how this will look. And I think it's going to look real good. But I want to see, because I said, again, I know I had an oil stain. And that might be an oil stain right there. So we will see how good that thing from Harbor Freight. I think it works amazing. It's worth getting. But let's see how it really is. Let's get this day going, guys. I hope you're having a good day. And let me get this started and we'll see the befores and after. Some things I like to do, I don't mind doing, but as you get older, it gets a little bit harder. Is setting up, moving the statues. I think that's why I jacked my back up, moving the statues on my mom's house. But that's why I'm going to do this on another day, because I would have to clear all that out. When you're younger, you really don't care about all that. But as you get older, you know, the power washing is the easy part. It's going to be the moving of the stuff and then putting it back afterwards. Again, as you get older, it just is what it is. But look at that. Let's see what this sucker. And you got to be careful you don't get dirt in there, guys. You don't want to clog up your needles. They do sell these extra pressure washer things. They're not expensive. You can find them either at Harbor Freight or Home Depot. My other one burnt out. I don't know if it's got dirty or if it's just over time used, but it got clogged. And they're not easy to clean, but they're not expensive neither to replace. So let's have a little fun. It's nice and cool. It's been getting up into the hundreds lately. This would normally, again, would take 8 to 10 hours to do that driveway. Let's see how long it's going to take me, again, to do this. Because, again, when I did my parents' house, it literally cut it in half the time. It was only like 2 or 3 hours. So, and the only reason, again, I'm not doing the back is I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush my body. And again, when I did my parents' house, I did their house and the sidewalks in the driveway. So I'm not doing that today. All right, let me get this set up. Always the hard part, setting up. Remember, sometimes on setup on this here, when you connect the hose at the bottom and you can't turn this, it feels real hard. You have to relieve the pressure on the handle so that the water, because if you have pressure build up here, you won't be able to unscrew that when you're done, and you won't be able sometimes to change the knobs or certain things on here when you're done. This is just simple plug and go. So let me get the thing set up, get the edges going, and then let's see what it will look like. And this is what I was telling you here. It's easy to screw in now, but if you shut this down, you could not take that out until you release the pressure. Because the pressure is gonna hold that to where you won't be able to twist it off. Same thing when you're cranking on this. If there is pressure in this line, it's gonna hold that blade from spinning, and you won't be able to pull it. I guarantee you relieve the pressure, it's gonna work real good. So let me get my 40 degree, which is the most popular one to use here. There's one that shoots straight, which is good for like far things like that 0. It's great for like shooting down bees' nests, stuff real far away. 25% is okay, but like I said, and you don't really use the other one, which is the soap one, low pressure, which I'm going to assume is the orange one, because it's not showing orange in any other color there. So let's get the hose started. Air conditioning's going. Gonna have to replace that possibly this year, next year. But I've already been told this whole unit has to be replaced, and it can be like $7 grand. So we're gonna be pumping out a lot of videos, or please buy our stickers. Now this area here I'm gonna do with the wand, then I'm gonna edge it, and then I'm coming with the flat, I'll call it the spaceship. Another thing too, when you have a lot of pressure buildup, this does not move easily. So you'll get frustrated and everything. So Alrighty, let's do it. Be careful if you decide you want to power wash this. This is better to do with a hose on a strong thing, not with one of these, because you got the coils in there and you can ruin the coils. So let's get this started and see what we can do. You can see some of that mold is getting hard to get out. You know, you could put soap in there if you want to. If not, you'll have to spend some time trying to get that mold out. Now, this is your own house, so whether you get it all out, that's up to you. But sometimes I can be anal, and I want things so perfect. You can see how that mold just stays in there? Just got to work it a little bit out. One more thing to remember, when you get a lot of dirt on that tip there, make sure you clean it out good before you connect it to the other tip. Because again, you don't want no dirt in between that and right there. Another thing I learned about this, it's not about how fast you go. It's gonna go by quick or how slow you go, but there is a pace that you can generally have. And as long as that's not lifting up, see it lifts up a little because I was moving too fast. So in the future, I might get a wand, I might not, because again, I don't know if I'll ever use this again, but see, I'm coming up a little bit. But I promise you, even at this pace here, you will do it a heck of a lot quicker than if it was just the wand itself. And it's your home, so don't let no one tell you anything. You like the way it looks when it's all said and done. That's all that counts, is you like the way it looks. Because I promise you, people will notice, and home ownership is not. And I don't want to stay too long on this because of the dirt in the middle, but I promise you, home ownership isn't just owning a home and not doing nothing to your home. You have to maintain it. It is like a marriage, a continuous job that never ends. So that's why you do this section by section. You don't want this to dry, because then all your hard cleaning, that dirt will dry on there, and all your hard cleaning would go in vain. So again, do section by section. As it's getting hotter during the day, I just have to do smaller sections. But let's get all this cleaned out and see what it looks like. One of the biggest fears, of course, was losing all that dirt in between there. Because this isn't a professional patio block. My dad did this. Of course, the ground collapsed a little. I can eventually push those back, or I have some dirt I can fill in there with, but that's my biggest fear about the patio stuff. You don't want to lose that dirt in between it, but you could see the separation, and that's because this was falling. So I have one or two choices. I can just fill it up with dirt or try to refix it, but it looks pretty decent, so I'm probably going to fill it up with dirt. Everything else looks good so far. So side work is completed, and you could probably tell the difference when it, ooh, I got some on the wall there I got to clean off. But you could probably tell the difference when it's all dried up. That's when it'll look its finest. Alrighty, that's the part that I hate. I don't know if I want to move that statue because that sucker is not light. Or what. But this does have a lot of mold here because I never did clean this area here. Again, because of the dirt in between. But now that I know I can go fast, that was from the old roof, of course. And then we get up underneath here. But the part that I hate the most is got to get everything off the porch. Yeah, you crow, dude. You crow. Other than that, everything's looking good. I just smoothed them over a little bit because moving it all out the way, it's gonna be a pain in the butt, but when I clean it, I'll move it back. All right, let's do it. The only thing I might have to do with the wand is this here, because it's not, I don't know how big that is, but I'm gonna get close to the edges, get it done. Yes, we see you coming and going. We got cameras all over the house. Here we go. Getting the edges first. Good to go with the lines if you can. If you can't go with the lines of the cement, that is A-okay. It'll come out. Because in the end of the day, if I did this, you'll see the lines there. You see the lines? That circle is not going to give you lines no more. That's what I did like about that. No more lines when it starts getting dirty. Gotta get bucky clean. A lot of mold gets built up on this side of the house because this corner basically stays in the shade a lot. So when it's raining, this side here doesn't get sun. But you can see it just coming off. What that mold does, or mildew, whatever you want to call it, that's what brings bugs, ants. They love to feed off of this. And if you're allergic to mildew or mold, you want this out of here. Start seeing the difference now. Now I'm going to come with the salt, with a circular pressure thing. Finally, this little mushroom head, little sexual looking thing here is going to go. Finally going to get rid of it, and we'll probably make our own and put one there. We'll probably show you how we'll make one. But finally, you're gone. No trying to save you. You can see right here, it's many, many years of different floor mats on there. I don't know if I'll be able to get that out, but I will see. I'm sure there is something that can get that out. But I'm not worried about it as much as, but this pace right here is basically, you know, then I'm gonna go slower. But if that's the best that it'll do, I'm happy with it. I mean, I'm not looking for perfection, because that's covered with the floor mat anyway, but. And that could just be something that the floor mat has that leaves a stain there. And again, I'll try it with the pressure washer just to see. I doubt it, but again, you're not looking, you know, I'm not looking for a perfectionist. I'm just looking at my perfectionist. It's our home, and as long as we're satisfied, if someone comes over here and goes, oh, look, but guess what? Get on your hands and knees and take it out for me. I'm able to get the stoop with it, so I'm pretty happy that I'm able to get this with it. I used to be a skeptic about this machine here. I know I said in my other video, you know, sometimes you think, you know, I don't want to spend that money. What do they know about? I wish I would have had this tool here a long time ago when I was power washing these driveways and sidewalks. This, I'm telling you, it is the most easiest thing to do. And you can see the speed I'm going. Just, if I got to go slower, I go slower. And you can see how good it's coming out. Yeah, power washing is a dirty job. There were some rocks over there, and they got underneath here, and they literally flattened this out. Both sides. So now I gotta get a wrench and try to get them back into the 90-degree angle. So rocks are not friendly to this here. I'm lucky they didn't get bent but they got turned, and I'm not going to be able to turn that by hand, but I got to turn that to a 90-degree angle because I'm noticing like, wow, this is not washing over here. And it was because them freaking rocks got underneath there. So let's get this situated. And you could tell, see that big hole from the mole? Yeah, hopefully he's gone. The only way to get rid of that is that they have to pass away because there ain't no getting rid of them ground molds unless you got a lot of money to spend. And this is what stinks about it too. Now I got to go get that there. This is going to dry up, so it's like all my failed work can possibly make it double now, because now I'll have to use the wand. But you don't want that dirt to re-dry. So let's do it. All right, hour and a half has gone by. This is what I've done so far, that and then the whole side over there. Now this gently, because this is aluminum, I'm going to turn that. And the reason I say gently, because you have to make sure this turns, not this by itself, but you grab it with the pliers and you pull it. But keep an eye that this is turning, because this you can adjust if you want to. So I think that's a good angle right there. I am going to try it just to see where I'm at with it at first and stuff. But yeah, be careful with rocks, guys. And be careful when you do this. Again, this is aluminum. You could break this, you could twist this, but this can be adjusted. I release the pressure so it's easy to turn. Let's see where I'm at. All right, let me show you some things here. That's what it was doing at first. That is straight down 90-degree angle. You see the line? So you don't want it there. So you do have to mess with the angles on it here. And I think I got it right there. It's at its perfection. So whatever angle that is. So again, you probably have to go back and forth until you get it right. So don't think if you just move it, it's gonna work automatically. Test it. And that's what was happening. I was not right on the right angle. And then I figured, oh, it's gotta go straight down. Nope, it's not that. And then I put it to the final angle, and that's what she's giving me. So again, tedious process, but it's got to be done. If I wouldn't have hit those rocks, I wouldn't have had a problem there doing that. But you can see it's coming along good. Now it's got to hose that down, put everything back, and then come all the way down with it. Again, when I'm talking about 8 to 10 hours, I'm talking about that's just that driveway there. I'm already an hour and a half into it. I'm moving good. So this could be this could be literally cut down in half. And then of course, not recording, it would have been done quicker. Okay, I had a little tragic thing. I put my hand up on the freaking thing and I knocked and broke the butterfly. So hopefully we got some glue. With this here, because you have a lot of dirt, and you can see some I washed away. I gotta repack that, which is not a problem. But because this has dirt coming out, I'm not recommending that you can do a patio with it. I don't say you can and you can't. I mean, you can see some leaves, this can be blown away. But when it comes to the sidewalk, that's gotta be purely cleaned from dirt and everything, because it will re-dirty. If you let this dry, that dirt will stay in those same spots and it's like you did nothing. Here I'm not so worried about. I think it looks real good. A hell of a lot better than it did before. Again, hopefully I can fix that butterfly. One thing too, I'm not a butterfly, sunshine, statues, all this stuff person. But as you get older, I guess when people are retired, this is the life. And it does bring the house a little bit nice. But the thing is, of course, and you know, maintenance wise, you got to take care of everything. But everything is coming in good. And now let's go on this half. I'm moving in. I'm moving like crazy. It's one of the bad habits I have is that I say I'm going to go take a break and then I just still continue. I did that there. That's looking good. It's all looking good here. Yeah, I got a couple footsteps there, but you know, it is what it is. I can sweep that out. But I went and wound up doing that top piece there. Now I'm going to go take my break to see where I'm at I'm feeling good. The medicine is working. No pain. No pain. And then I'll put everything back. But let's see where I'm at. Remember, I came out here at 7 o'clock. I'm not going to do the back. So, and I promised myself I'm not going to do the back. That side is looking good. Wait till BB sees all that. Got to get that butterfly fixed. I got to see if I got some glue there. So let's go take a break, see what time it is, see how much time it's literally taken me just to do that section of the driveway. Okay, it's 9:45. So I figured, what was it, 8:33 the last time? So probably about an hour, plus I took a 5-minute break, got some water. I got 2 more sections to go. I will definitely be done before noon. So 7, 8, 9. I'm already 2.5 hours into this. And again, the driveway, this would literally, if I did all this, this can be literally a 10+ hour day. But it is moving good. Not worried about those paint spots and stuff, but I'm feeling good. Again, the medicine's kicking in, but I'm feeling good. This thing is really going at a nice tempo. So let's finish this up. I don't know if I'm missing spots there or it's just my eyes. I don't know. I have to see. But I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but I can just see it a little bit. But that could be just the cement too. The stains in the cement that's messing with my eyes. We will see. Another thing I like about it is that it can go down here as well. Of course, I got one hand on it, but it's doing good, guys. Coming along. When you're done with the power washer, never shut it off. Make sure you cut the fuel line off first. What's gonna happen is all the gas that's in the carburetor, no more fuel will come through here. All the gas in the carburetor is gonna burn out. You want that carburetor empty, because if you're sitting that in the shed for a long time, you don't want no fuel in there. So what I did is I cut off the fuel valve. It's gonna run out of gas in the carburetor. Everything looks good. Let me put all this stuff away. Let me put everything back, and let me give you a total time on what it took me to do this. Again, I'm not doing the backyard. I'm only doing this. And let's see how long it literally took. But I think it came out amazing. I even did the mailbox too. Yeah, it's running out of gas. The carburetor is only. But it looks good, guys. Especially that. Look at that difference, man. Wait till BB sees that. But of course, I'm gonna have to explain about the butterfly. Gotta remember, you gotta shut your hose off. You gotta depressurize the system so you can take that hose off behind the pressure washer. Look at that, man. I'm telling you. When you look at stuff like that and you see that you've done it, you really get like a proudness. You get a good feeling inside of you of accomplishment. And now I'm going to depressurize it so I can get that out. This is my mother's. I think the lady that watches my father, she might have an oil leak. What a big difference. Very brightness. Even those came out pretty good. All right, let me put this. Had to help my dad put the garbage out. So let's get everything here back. Everything here looks good. Look at Bucky's. Bucky's looking real good. Yeah, I gotta put dirt in some of these areas here, because like I said, that mold and making sinkholes. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments. That's what I said. That's just got to be blown away. That's fine there. You know, I'm gonna always have a hard time here because of the dirt, but what a freaking difference, man. Gotta come later and adjust the lights. Let me go put the thing away. I gotta come back for you. But what a difference. Big difference when you depressurize it. This will come off real easy. If you have a hard time taking this off, that's why. And don't lose your filter. That keeps the dirt out. All right, it's 11 o'clock. The machine's put away. I gotta fix Mr. Butterfly. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 hours. And I bet you if I was to do that back porch, that'd probably take another hour. A big difference. Remember, I never did that back porch because of those bricks. I never did the patio blocks that were here. And it would take me almost 10 plus hours. This would be a whole day gone. By 4 o'clock, I'd be out there. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 hours, man. And again, I was a skeptic, man, on that piece of the machine. I used to think like, rip off, whatever. Boy, was I stupid all those years of not getting me one sooner when they were a hell of a lot cheaper back then. This I gotta glue. I can get BB's opinion out here on this here. And always get the owner's approval.
I'm not the owner.
I even did the patios.
Oh, that looks really good.
Came out real good.
Yeah.
So just imagine when I do the back patio.
Yeah.
That should take about an hour. That, I mean, I'm telling you, that looks good.
That looks real good.
Yep. Everything is popping now. Popping like Poppy. I want to say we got this glue from the dollar store or something. This sucker works good. I don't know if it'll hold the car. This one here.
Oh, that one, yeah.
That one works real good. All right. Let's get her back. Guys, look how freaking shiny this floor. I mean, look how bright this floor is. It never looked like this. I mean, even there, you could, well, it's hard for you guys to see it, but you could see the bricks around here. But when I look at the house and the sidewalk and the things popping on the ground, I mean, that floor never looked like that. That looks real good. I was even telling BB, I don't even remember even this being this wide over here. It always felt like it was small, but heck no. That made a difference, man. But that's what she looks like at nighttime. That's what the whole house looks like there. Alrighty, just wanted to show you just basically what this floor looked like at nighttime. Because again, it never ever looked this clean and beautiful. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. I know if I zoom in a little bit closer, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that ground. It literally looks like a place for us to sit on. Look at that. That's what it literally looks like. That's what I'm seeing. Wow. Alrighty. You guys have a good one. And I did the back porch, guys. Didn't record it. Extra footage here. I reorganized all the plants there. Got that looking good. I'm ready to throw barbecues, but put all the plants there, line them up, looking good. But I'm ready to throw a barbecue. This came out good. Look at that. Amazing. And it's not even dry. Wait till it gets white. But there it is, guys. House is completed as far as driveway and patio. One day I'm gonna have to paint these two houses. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think.